New England gardening here. Today's Saturday, June 8th, and we had some significant rain last night. I don't know how accurate a measurement this is, but it's about 4 inches in the shallow end here. In my brand new wheelbarrow. I've got the completed raised bed here. Didn't get the corn in. I'd like to get that in today. It's 4 by 8. I'll put 2 rows of corn in, and that's probably not a good idea for pollination wise, so I'll probably just pollinate them myself by cutting off the flower, the top part, and pollinating the silk on my own, unless I plant another 2 rows, I guess, next to it. But I'm going to plant some complementary vegetables in here too. I'm going to put some beans that add nitrogen to the soil, and some squash that'll help shade the soil too. So that's what I'd like to do today. So you're supposed to plant the corn about 10, 12 inches apart in rows of 30, 36 inches apart. So I'll get 2 rows. I don't want them too close to the edge. And I'll plant the beans maybe around the edge, and a couple of squash plants somewhere in between. I was going to dump that out, but I guess I'll use the rainwater to water in the corn instead of just wasting it. So I'm wondering if I get too much soil in that. I know you can hill up around the stalk of the corn, and it'll grow more roots. I did see on the Praxis 55712 channel that he dug a trench and then planted the corn in the trench, and then he adds more soil as the corn grows. That sort of makes sense too as a good alternative, so I might try that. I'll just plant these in a trench and slowly add soil around the root ball. It'd be nice to have one of those measuring sticks that you have common distances marked off on for planting purposes, but just got the old tape measure here. I'll plant the corn, 8, 12 inches apart. I don't know. Let's see how many I can get in a row. So this variety is super sweet corn sugar buns, and I purchased these kernels this year, and corn that I purchased in 2009 actually seems to be growing stronger, although I had a lower percentage of germination, still was over 50%. It's growing stronger than this corn here. So instead of separating some of these root balls, I think, sorry, I had to go run get an ice cream cone. But anyways, I think I'll cut off the weaker ones. I don't know, some of these seem to be equal. I might try separating some of the root masses on these. Some, I don't know if they even bother planting because they're kind of scrawny looking. So I'm thinking I don't want to plant too close to the edge, so I'll probably start here and then What do I say? Every like 8 to 10 inches. I don't know if I'm center to center. 8 to 10 inches. Trying to squeeze as much corn as I can in here. Probably not a good idea. So I'll space them like this. And I've got some invisible corn here. It's supposed to be super sweet. That looks good. Seems like I'm wasting space in the middle though, but that's gonna all fill in. So I just thought of this. I'm going to put a little of this slow release Osmocote fertilizer underneath each corn plant. I have it, might as well use it. And when I have a cell like this, it's pretty easy choice here to cut this weaker one off. Don't disturb the roots at all. Those roots will break down, add some nutrients to the stronger plant here. You know, I think one of the mistakes we make is we want to plant every seed, we want to grow every plant that sprouts. And something like this, you know, you have to make a decision that this one here is the strongest, even though this is a strong one too. I can't just plant every corn plant I have, so I'm just going to cut this off. I'm not going to disturb the roots. And I think I'm ahead of the game when I do that. So this is the finished product. Looks like the spacing's okay. So this is New England Gardening. I've got corn planted. Thanks for watching.